And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already... He's had a shot! Chance here to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Plenty to aim at here. There's the hit!
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, well, his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
What a start, free kick, Sane!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the shot could be... Great hit! Unai Simon catches it safely. Saliba. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Pohang Steelers with the corner, they're first. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpected. Can he finish? We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
The contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Pohang Steelers clearly should have...
Oh no, this does not look good. Wirtz. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he welcomes it in. Oh, important interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Sané, he's played him through. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ricky Puig has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking tidy in possession here. Cantona trying to keep this in. And it's Conte. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Kagawa. Vitz. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. He rises! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nice interception, well timed. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Kagawa. That is Conte. Cantona. Well, they've got it again. Ricky Puig. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Kagawa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Has been indicated.
No, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. He is through. Can he put it away? Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Kagawa.
Here we go again.
Number 6, Conte.
Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Gnabry. And more! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
He's through, it's one-on-one. It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Beckenbauer has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Belletti. Got a shot off the post. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And it's Schneider. He could be in here. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. Nice control. Musiala takes control of it and he's on the move. But down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta. And Batistuta! He's delivered all right! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Palinha. And it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Real chance! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
Big chance! One-on-one! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musiala. Oh, good ball! He's looking to... Heads it! And that was very necessary. Davis. And it's Schneider. It's Belletti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course...
Can he finish? Oh, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Belletti. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Corner. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Very nicely done. Palinha. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's been won straight back. Sané. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. Nice bit of trickery. And the finish! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's a nicely measured pass. Taken back almost at once. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Gullit. Gullit! That's a half-decent try.
Gullit has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ronaldinho goes short. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the whistle for half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Sané. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Lucas Moura.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Batistuta hits one. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's got away. Oh, it's played into the area. It's Ronaldinho! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. An act of charity gratefully received. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lucas Moura wins the duel this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The match was 29,950.
Kagawa in acres of space out wide. Cruyff. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dembele looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kagawa. Oh, look at... Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davis. Dembele. Davis.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Belletti. And it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Palinia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Schneider. And it's Sané. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he latch on to this? João Palhinha, Lucas Moura, and here's Hullet. Batistuta finds himself offside. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So off we go then. Referee's given a throw. Rummenigge. He's in! It's Eto'o! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Conte. It's Kagawa. The defender is not giving up on this. And it's Rivaldo. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Kagawa. Gnabry. And that should get the job done. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Kagawa. That's good play. Conte. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. Now, who's going to be first to this? Arsenal finding their passes. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Gnabry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, this looks sharp. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rivaldo. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa. Oh, this is a very good run. Chooses to go back. Arsenal have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great chance here to level it up. Kagawa is standing over this one. Rivaldo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rummenigge. Kagawa goes steaming forward. And here's Mbappe. That is good strength. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's Van Basten. Just decent hit! Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Gnabry. And it's Rivaldo. He won't be happy with that one. He's in space and looking for options. They've won a corner, and we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kagawa. It's Kagawa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kagawa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Kagawa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Araujo can get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Rivaldo. Coming on to replace him is...
So off we go once
22,
more.
Pedri.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pedri. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. And here's Eto'o. Hits one! Pedri. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pedri. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Gnabry. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! And he's heaved it away.
This match was 60,810.
Rummenigge. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Gnabry. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 17, Schneider.
And he's gone looking for safety. And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Now it's Del Piero. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having...
Could be danger here. Has a go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's got the shot away! It's wide, but only just.
Vinicius Junior nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Schneider. Belletti. And here's Gnabry. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute
Pedri.
added time.
Schneider moved on forwards. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he put it away? What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Iniesta.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Maradona. Messi. Now it's Messi. Iniesta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Beckham. In with the challenge. Bellingham. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Beckham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Saliba with the foul. Saliba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that has been knocked clear. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And he's let fly! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Costa. Coming on the field. Number 17.
No way through there.
Number 25. Van Dijk.
And it's Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Davis gets it away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good vision. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nice touch. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham. Neymar. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Maradona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. He's looking to set... And Van Nistelrooy! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Number 17.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
For this match was 70,987.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Maradona. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Decent progress down the left. David Villa. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Climbs up big! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Conte. Bellingham does well to get it back.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Number 19. Batistuta. Coming on the field.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Belts one! That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gnabry.
Has been indicated.
Gnabry is fouled. It's just beyond his reach. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that pass isn't the best. And time is up. Arsenal bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistake. And the shot! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Kagawa. And it's Conte. Davis. And it's Gnabry. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. He shifted it to the flank.
Woohoo!
He's found the way through.
Een mooie abonnent.
And that's out of reach. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
What a throw in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He is through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gnabry is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Mbappe! Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nielsen. Oh, super find. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to gift it back. Kagawa. And it's Gnabry. And he's away. Oh, the shot could be on here. Now the finish!
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Conte. Nielsen. Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! Hernandez. Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Played back in. Can he latch on to this? Can he get away here? He's found some... Has a goal! Kagawa herring after the ball here. Vinicius Junior, big chance! Goal! Arsenal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Thuram makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And now he has two. A real chance! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here. And
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And they've got rid. And it's Kagawa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's played him through. Decent hit! Cleared away. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Davis to Danielson. Foot in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. AC Milan are all square. Well, there was to be no other outcome. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Lam. Who saw this coming? Arsenal are hurt by just about the final punch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Opts to play it back. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Lofted upfield. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal take the lead.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Neymar.
45. Il numero 20. Neymar.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Il numero 22. Schneider.
And he's managed to get free. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Musiala. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Osimhen. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Danielson bops him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider out to the right. Back into the middle. Now it's Osimhen. No way through, so back it comes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good run down the right.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Look at the space here. Hits one! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Well, he rises! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Gnabry. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway. And the shots! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great position here. Maradona. That is a brilliant interception. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, this looks sharp. He's got away. There's some great... Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He could be in here. Neymar, and he's certainly onside here.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni, and it's Maradona. Musiala, that's Wirtz. Wirtz, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he was alert to it. Conte. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
In with the challenge. Could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe. And
oh, he's been caught napping. Wirtz. Vinicius Junior. Sane.
it's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Sane. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Wirtz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham. A real chance if he can get through. Portugal finding their passes. And it's played forward. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Turns and goes back. And it's Conte. Neymar. Maradona. Davis does well to get it back. He's found a way through.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the...
It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wirtz. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Might be danger here. Passing nice. Sane!
Sané really needed to concentrate on.
Good effort from distance. Beckenbauer. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That is good alertness. Musiala.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de
Fitz.
71.649 espectadores.
Sané. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chooses to go. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's bustling. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni tries to clear. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Conte.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Half an hour gone in the second half. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's a good... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Arsenal are level.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Portugal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, no joy this time. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Musiala. Now it's Sané.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Beckham.
compensação.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That looks a good ball through. Oh, hang on. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Marcou para o Arsenal.
That looks like...
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Está no boletim informativo.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Fitz. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this one is fairly easy for me. It's got to be Xavi.
Messi! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal, after 5 minutes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham.
Lionel Messi.
Now it's Griezmann. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Now the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Griezmann. And it's Beckham. Just eases him off the ball. Deftly away. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Xavi. Drogba. Pedri does well to get it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Beckham. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that's nice. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space here. Decent hit! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal goes in for the header! It's anyone's ball now. Saliba gets good distance on it. Hoisted in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Griezmann.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nice touch. And the cutback. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deftly done. He's through here. This might big chance. It's a goal. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves, and
that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like,
Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Saliba. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12, Wirtz. Coming on the field is
Vieira.
number 23.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitution.
Kagawa. Turns and goes back. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kagawa. He has found a way through. And here, Messi! Well, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Lam. Beckham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lam. Beckham has it in. Oh, what? Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The attendance for
Arsenal
this match
perhaps
was
contemplating their next change here.
60,179.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Belletti. That's headed upfield. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution in progress.
Thuram. For Lam. Lam going full steam down the flank. Chooses to go back.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Ribery plays it short. Can he put it away? Davis gets it clear. Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Darwin. And it's Ribery. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all... Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to... He's had a hit! He scores! Galatasaray are back in business. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam. Played towards the other side. It's going to be another throw. Maldini. He's in space and looking for options. Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ribery. Now it's Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found... Shot a goal! Pedri attempts a clearance. And here's Del Piero. And he's searching... And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Galatasaray take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Galatasaray probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Works it forward. Conte. And here's Messi.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's in on goal. It's a good-looking cross. Ribery. Del Piero. That's been cut out, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Darwin. Lam. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that is that. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus. In unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, can he get onto this? And that could set him on his way. Yamal has another goal! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way. He's got the shot away! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Jong. Arsenal are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sané, it's Kagawa! And they've got rid. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Jong. And that is a little undercooked.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kagawa. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's picked out the run. Sané. Shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Sané. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. He could be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
And the shot! It's there! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's run loose here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Sané. Kagawa. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. Yamal. And we've reached half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's Conte. Kagawa. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And he's quick to get it clear again. Swept in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pinches it off him. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hits one! De Paul. Ronaldinho. De Paul. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, it's Dembele. Schneider. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
La asistencia a este partido
Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, they can break here. And it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Driving forward. He's looking to set free a runner. De Paul. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Schneider. Well, nicely intercepted. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. De Jong. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he welcomes it in. Dembele. Messi. Now it's Messi. Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Has a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that is masterful defending. De Jong. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. The pass has gone astray. And he has been fouled there. De Paul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. De Jong, he's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Sané, that is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Rijkaard. Nesta cuts it out. The final 5 minutes. Barella is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Barella. Gnabry with a definite foul there. Yamal.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Musiala. That's good play. And here's Dembele. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a... Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus it is win or bust. Things cannot be more simple than that. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. Kagawa! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Feel the relief, just feel it. He felt obliged, and he did oblige. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele, Pedri with the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. They've played it short. Ah, that's a fine interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Dembele. Foot in. Now it's Sané. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. Costa Curta can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chance to shoot now, and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Saliba. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kagawa has found the net here, of course. And that has put paid to that. And the keeper's got it again. ...15 minutes till half-time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's Dembele. And he skips past his man. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And he was quick to react. Conte. Kagawa. Kagawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So this to extend their lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Arsenal are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Saliba cuts it out. Pedri. He is through here. Musiala. Now it's Sané. And here's Sané.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
We are into overtime. Oh, that's a key interception. That looks a good ball through. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper's dealt with that. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice control. Pedri. And it's Conte. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a title. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. David Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had it taken off him. Pedri. Can he finish? Mbappe! It's in! AC Milan are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi wins the duel this time. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele plays a sharp little ball here. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! Can they do this? Will they do this? They are certainly making an almighty go of it.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kagawa. Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's going to be another throw. And it's Sané. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's looking to set free a runner. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a goal kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Maradona to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
And that's been drilled in. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Dembele, great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sané touches it back. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Well, the breakthrough came from a dead ball, just like Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now it's Dembele. David Villa.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Maradona. So a team in desperate pursuit of salvation, and the job not quite yet done. These are nervous times.
Yeah, the final whistle couldn't come soon enough for those players, but they're still going to have to scrap this one out.
Rafael Leao.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, it's Dembele. He rises! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Messi. And it's Dembele. He's through here. And the shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Big header! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well cleared. Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kagawa.
Really has the confidence.
Belts one! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That has been cut short. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Conte. And here's Eto'o. And Beckham! Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Ribéry! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So another set play. He's in plenty of space here. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Kagawa with the short one. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Beckham. Kagawa. And here's Thuram. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Almost half an hour in now. Ribéry. Ribéry! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram! Conte. Thuram, and he's cut it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kagawa looking to penetrate opposition lines. Dembele gets flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Nice interception, well timed.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham. Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sané, and Sané! Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Kagawa, oh, it's Dembele, and the shot! Costa Curta gets it away. And back to the keeper they go.
Indicated.
Beckham, and here's Eto'o. Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's nicely done. Pass is just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Is now in operation for your
I thought that was a
safety.
decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Saliba. Conte. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Belletti. That is Conte. Bellingham. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adams cuts it out. Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well read, nice interception.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. And here's Dembele. Sané. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, that was vital.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
75 minutes played. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Sané. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Danger averted for now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the... Chance with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Davis. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Beckham. Saliba. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rafinha. Plenty to aim at here. And here's Beckham.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break.
Added time.
Davis goes sliding in. It's run loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had...